is it so good? Due to the fact that both DD2 and Rise of Ronin will be released on March 22nd,
I started the video, but I never
I'm
finished it.
currently experiencing a conflicting feeling. See, in the beginning, I was certain that I'd begin Rise of Ronin first.
DD2 is the easiest
I'm
pick?
not so sure about that
Bro,
expectation.
Rise of the Ronin
And this
looks
is due to the
sick
fact
too,
that I was
though.
recently
They both look fire.
invited to Capcom's offices in LA to receive some early hands-on time with Dragon's Dogma 2. And I came away from that play session feeling really impressed. But first, allow me to set the stage.
I don't know which
Context
class I'd pick,
matters,
even if
so
I
understand
were to
before
play
I
it.
break down what I played, know that
Holy
the
crap,
time
I
that
can't
I
see
played
nothing.
this game was very limited. About 2.5 hours is the amount of time that Capcom gave me to play
Still
Dragon's
playing
Dogma
DD2?
2. We played on
I might
PS5,
play it. I
and they
might.
gave us access
We'll
to
see.
2 different classes. One of those classes was the Mystic Spearhand,
Mystic
and the
Spearhand.
other was the Archer. I got approximately 1 hour and some change to play both of these classes. Just know that I won't be discussing any portions of the story, and there are multiple reasons for
Magic
this decision.
swordsman on
To begin,
top.
I wouldn't spoil things for you even if I had the ability to do so. And the second reason is that, well, I'm not able to spoil things even if I wanted to.
What you talking about, Willis?
I'm referring to the fact that after I arrived at the Capcom's offices, we did the typical meet and greet. I signed a
Magic
non-disclosure
Archer.
agreement, and then they
Sounds
seated me
weird.
at a PS5 where I was allowed to play. There was no context for anything other than the fact that this build that I played was very close to the final build of Dragon's Dogma 2. After being loaded into the open world, I was instructed to have a good time. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to report back to you that I did in fact have a good time.
Fuck! I'm having fun!
That good time
Fuck,
is
I'm
the
having
subject that I
fun.
tend to concentrate on with this video. See, back in 2012 when the original Dragon's Dogma was released, I was a fan of it. However, it's been 12 years. That is a significant
It's been
amount of
12
time,
years since the
and
last
one
game?
of the things this
Damn.
play session did was rekindle my passion for this franchise. Due to the
Y'all
fact
been
that
waiting
I
for a long
frequently
time,
pause
man. What the
game
hell?
In order to take notes, I have a lot to discuss with y'all. I also asked you, the viewer, via Twitter and the community tab, what were some of your questions you had about Dragon's Dogma 2? So make sure you stay to the very end because I'll do my best to address some of those questions. The first thing I want to touch
I'm not gonna
on
watch
is
the whole
open
video.
world.
I just wanna
For
see
those
some
unaware,
gameplay.
this is another massive open world game, but I want to specifically touch on a quote given by one of the game's lead designers in regards to the open world design. And I apologize for butchering your name, but Hideki Itsuno goes on to say, just give it a try. Travel's boring? That's not true. It's only an issue because your game is boring.
Damn.
All you have to do is make travel fun. That's why you place things in the right location for players to discover, or come up with enemy appearance methods that create different experiences each time, or force players into blind situations where they don't know whether it's safe or not 10 meters in front of them. Now, my initial response to
Sounds
this quote
interesting.
was not favorable. I said on Twitter, that's an L take. I get where he's coming from, but the average gamer is 35 plus years old, where responsibilities and sometimes getting lost in a 100-hour game ain't an option. Fast travel should remain a staple in gaming. And many of you echoed the same
No
sentiment,
fast travel in
judging
a
by
game
the
is
responses to
insanely
this
bad.
tweet.
I don't care what game
after
I'm playing,
the
no
game,
fast travel is
I would like to
crazy.
make 2 observations.
If
With
it's
regards
an
to the
open
point I
world
made on
game and there's
Twitter,
no
I stand
fast
on
travel,
what I initially
or
said, but I must
way
admit
to
that after
travel
playing
fast,
Dragon's Dogma
like
2,
a mount?
I have a greater understanding
Jesus
of where
Christ.
it's coming from. See, despite the fact that DD2 is a vast
That
open
doesn't
world
sound good.
single-player
That sounds
game,
like
it
New
manages
World
to
on
avoid
launch.
this
New
limitation
World
by
on launch,
providing
there's
the
no
player with
mounts.
something to do at all times. One of the biggest problems with
I still
open
haven't
world
played since
games
that
is
day.
a
I was like, what do you mean
significant
there's no
number of them are
mounts?
devoid
I've
of
closed the
content.
game
And
so
considering
fast.
that, the open world often does not contribute anything to the
There's a
player
reason why
or
there isn't
their
fast travel?
experience. It frequently feels like the developers
An
are just
open
trying
world
to
game with
pad
no
their
fast
game.
travel does
This
not
does
sound
not
good,
appear
bro.
to be the case with Dragon's Dogma 2.
That
at
sounds
least
so
not
bad,
during the
bro,
period that
unless
I
there's,
had the
like, some
opportunity
fast
play
way
the
to
game.
travel.
See, due to the fact that they dropped us in the
That does
middle of
not
the game,
sound
I had
good.
no idea what was going on in the main story, and truth be told, I didn't care. Even though I was just strolling about, I came across a lot of interesting things to do and see, and because of that, Dragon's Dogma 2 gave me the same sensation I had while exploring the world of Elden Ring for the first time.
That's a bold statement.
That
It
is a bold
and
statement.
I stand on it.
That
I'm
is
not
a
saying
very
this will
bold
be
statement.
as good or better than
That
Elden
is a
Ring,
crazy
but I am
statement.
feeling optimistic about this game before its release. With a span of just 2 hours, exploring resulted in a wonderful number of interactions. Here's a few examples. As I was running through the grasslands, I came across
This
a
looks
fight
cool.
between a big cyclops and a griffin, which
The
I witnessed.
magic
While they
archer.
fought, I stood back. This fight, it reminded me of like Godzilla versus King Kong. After some
I
time,
feel like it would get
the
boring.
griffin was winning the fight and he was getting close to killing the cyclops, so the crew and I jumped into the
50
center
hour
of the fight.
playthrough?
We ended up stealing the kill from
still
the
playing
griffin,
DD2
and then
fast
we
travel or
fought the
not.
griffin, which resulted in me gaining an incredible amount of XP for both of those kills. Now, I was able to record it all. It was really cool. I wish you could see it, but my footage unfortunately got corrupted,
Jesus.
so unfortunately, you're just gonna have to enjoy this B-roll and take my word for it. That was a big thing that I saw. A smaller example would be
hell
the
was
crew and I
that?
were
Really
traveling,
Griffin
right?
in
We
that-
come across a dark cave and we
Mike
have to
was
pass through it
sounds
to get to our next objective. We walk into the cave, and midway through, I step on a trap. The cave lights up, and now we're getting jumped by a group of bandits. I love stuff like this because the game then forces the player to stay on their toes. Moving on to combat, as mentioned earlier, I got to play the Mystic Spear and the Archer classes. In my opinion, the combat in this game is
A little
comparable to that
random
of the
selection
Final
of
Fantasy
classes
VII
for a
remakes.
beta,
Even though
or
it is an
whatever the how he played.
You won't be able to mash buttons in Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh, you can control that.
There's a flow to things that the player must master, otherwise you'll be punished for not dodging.
It looked like he was controlling it.
A wide range of unique powers that can be utilized.
He was definitely controlling that.
Ensures that you aren't spamming.
That's cool.
The best way I describe the stamina meter is I say it felt balanced, which means that you'll have a lot of opportunities to use your abilities, but don't expect to be a god. And this all stems from the fact that what I've seen is it's impossible to go completely berserk without becoming.
Or is he just shooting it forward, or is he controlling? I can't tell.
About this, and it's possible that the stamina won't be
attack. I've seen that.
See,
I saw that in the Capcom
and I
thingy
wasn't allowed
the other
to
day.
experiment with the skill tree, so I'm not 100% sure on the role that stamina will play in the combat. What I can tell you is that one of the best parts of Dragon's Dogma
I haven't
2
even
is how
looking
you
at the
eliminate
UI.
some of these legendary mythical beasts. As
Oh,
soon
the
as
health
you
is at the
stun an
bottom?
enemy, they become accessible for climbing. And if you want to know the truth, climbing on top of an enemy and stabbing them to death is more enjoyable than ever. Exhilarating is the word. This game does a great job of making you feel like a total badass.
You just teleport up there, that was
making
sick.
you feel like a mortal when you're climbing on
The
top
hell
of
is
these
this
beasts,
class?
the way you're swaying and swinging left and right while you're stabbing them in the back. I mean, there's just nothing else on the market that's comparable to this mechanic, and it's even more impressive.
This game does not look mid. This looks pretty good.
Spear, they had the feel of a
I would not say
conventional
this looks
spear-type
mid. This
character
looks
all
pretty
the way
good.
through. But they also have some flamboyant swinging moves that reminded me of Donatello from TMNT. The distinction is that they also use magic to enhance their combat moves. This class has an ability that allows him to charge at an adversary, and it's the fact you can utilize this leap into the air and engage in combat with
Looks like a crazier Elden Ring.
I found this move to be particularly
flying
helpful.
up into
This
the
is a
air and
class
getting
that
on top
I
of
enjoyed,
mobs and
but
stuff.
I had
It
the
literally
impression
does
I
a
was
like
gonna
crazier
enjoy it before
Elden
I even
Ring.
played it, so it didn't have.
Well, it was
as much of
multiplayer. It'd be
effect.
godlike if
Now,
it was
the
multiplayer.
Archer class,
I thought
that was
this game was
something that
multiplayer,
did
but
take
it's
me by
not.
surprise. I was concerned that this class might be dull, but I'm relieved to say that it's not even close to being boring. This Archer is not your typical one. Rather, it's a magic Archer. There were a ton of abilities that he had, but there were two cool powers that struck out to me that this class possessed. It is possible to fire an arrow that slows down time, explodes upon impact, and it allows you to
you
direct
can
throughout
turn
its
it.
full flight.
Oh, so
And
it's
when
like
dealing with mobs, this
Sky
can be
from
very
Valorant.
useful.
That's
the Archer
cool.
also possesses the ability to shoot ricochet arrows, which is also another.
Did you shoot
dope
lightning?
talent. First off, it fires arrows like a machine gun, but what's more important is that the
That-
arrows are being reflected off of the walls. The
I mean, I
were
guess.
exploring when I came across a cave, and that was the moment that convinced me I might have to run the Archer when the full game comes out. I was able to locate a treasure
These
chest
classes look
while
pretty cool.
exploring in the cave, and immediately after I opened the chest, a gigantic goblin ripped through the wall and began swinging on me and the team. When I was on the verge of panicking, I suddenly recalled that I had the ricochet arrow and I hadn't tried it out yet. So I pulled it out and I fired what was like 50 arrows, but they continued bouncing off the wall. So imagine like 50 arrows, bright purple energy beams just bouncing off the wall. Yeah, that goblin, to make a long story short, he got his ass tore up.
Pause.
Having that opportunity to make
God.
that cool experience happen, it just left
This
me
is sick
saying,
how you
like,
can control
damn,
this.
I
This is
might
actually
wanna
pretty
run this
sick.
class for my full
That's
play.
actually a
If you
well-made
use
Archer
your
class.
Imagination, I
The
promise
fact you can
the Archer
control
will
it.
not be a problem playing in this game. And complementing the amazing combat is
It
the
won't- it
top-notch
doesn't look
music
boring
in
since
this
you can
game.
control the
music in game
trajectory
definitely made
and
me sit
turn
in
it.
my chair and concentrate on the fight. So if you're a fan of orchestras that are well timed, you should absolutely check out this game. I felt it was vital to take the time to let y'all know that the music in this game is really incredible, because music is such an important instrument for games and generating moods that I feel like is frequently overlooked. That being said, not all is sunshine and farts. I do have some negative takeaways from my time with this game. The first being that there's no lock on for the camera. This was a bit
no
frustrating.
lock on
at
at
first,
all?
especially
Oof.
considering enemies tend to be wild and aggressive, so you constantly
thing's
have to
flying
disengage
around
in
everywhere.
combat to
There's no
swing the
lock on?
camera around. A lock-on feature also would have been nice for the larger enemies, so I knew what exactly
That
I was
thing is
targeting when I
leaving.
was trying to be intentional about my offense.
The Griffin was
Now,
leaving.
Eventually, I was able to adapt to this lack
Wizard
of
class
lock-on
also
feature,
cool
but
as fuck.
do know it might
He's
frustrate some
not
of
showing
y'all
a wizard
early
because
on
he
in
didn't
the
get to play
playthrough.
wizard.
During conversations, mouth movements were not the best. Rarely was a character's mouth in sync with what they were saying. For me, this isn't
Oh,
a
that's
deal breaker,
annoying.
but it wasn't subtle. It was very noticeable, and I'm just trying to be objective.
Oh,
about what
especially
I
if
think
it's
could be
very,
cleaned up
very
before launch.
noticeable.
As for the frame rate, I know many of you are curious of what this game is running at. And
Better not be
honestly,
30.
I didn't know this game was rumored to be running at 30 FPS.
No
before playing, so I didn't get to
way,
ask the
bro.
PR team when I was there. I only found out about the 30 FPS rumors after asking what y'all
It's
wanted to
in
know on
30,
Twitter. But I
bro?
will
Why
say
is
from
it
playing
in 30?
It didn't feel
Nah.
like 60
Nah. Why is it in 30, bro?
FPS, but it also
On console? Oh, wait. So this game's on PC. Okay. I'm about to say.
30? I honestly couldn't tell.
I'm about to say, yeah, it is on PC.
Frame rate saying
if it was 30 even on PC, I'm like, what? That doesn't even make any sense.
Frame drops or weird stuttering.
How the fuck would it be 30 on PC?
30 FPS or using some type of dynamic resolution frame rate. And the reason
console, sure, I don't care. That doesn't affect me because I wouldn't buy it on console.
Much better on a monitor than on YouTube. With the large scale of the fights and the impressive visuals and the fast-paced action, I wouldn't be shocked if this game is locked at 30 on console. The scope of everything seems like it might
he's specifically saying on console,
but I can't give a definitive answer on that one, so my apologies on that. What I can say is that I enjoyed what I played, and I'm looking forward to the full release of Dragon's Dogma 2. This is definitely a day one purchase for me, so you can
dabble in it.
While you figure out what to do with that info,
I shall dabble in it.
As mentioned earlier, I asked on Twitter.
I don't know which class I'd pick though. There's so many different classes.
About Dragon's Dogma
There's like 7 different classes.
And the ones I was capable of answering go as followed. Hat Guy 22 says, how many dragons are in the game and how much screen time?
I gotta look at this part. It's like 7 classes. Hold on. If I can open the damn website. Until your birthday. Oh my goodness. Where is it? Where do you look at the classes at? I'm just gonna look it up. Dragon's Dogma classes. I was looking at the official website, but I guess not. Oh, this is Dragon's Dogma 1. Oh my god. Here it is. Fighter, archer. What looks the coolest here? What looks the coolest? That looks. I'm not gonna pick warrior, bro. Warrior looks so basic. Archer. Wait, this is not magic archer. Oh, there's a normal archer and a magic archer. Was that different? That's just a standard archer. Thief. Oh, that boy is moving. Well, that does look cool. Dude actually jumping on his back and climb. Wait, that looks sick. It's hard to see it, but wait, let me see if I can zoom it. Is that better? That's better. That does look sick. What's this? Mage? I'm not even reading the dialogue. Why is it frozen? Bro, Mage. It won't let me see Mage. What the hell? What? Why is it frozen now? What happened? Load? Game? Oh, when I full screen like that, it just crashes the page or like slows it down. What? That's so weird. I don't know. That's so weird. Zoom back out maybe? Yeah. That's so weird. Why did that do that? Wait, now it's not loading at all. What did I do? Did I break it? Okay, now it's loading. Oh, no, it's not. I don't fucking know. That's so weird. I'm skipping it. Warrior. Isn't warrior not the same as fighter? Now it's not loading at all. Like, what is wrong with this website page? But they're big, bulky sword weapon using thingies. Two-handed sorcerer. I'd like to see the video. Okay, I guess not. I can't. What is this? Oh, it's the magic archer. We seen this. Mystic Spear. We seen this. Trickster. What the hell is this? I want to see the gameplay. It won't load. What's this? Warfare. Sleuthers can use every weapon, learn different skills. Respond to any situation. That's cool. Lowest base stats. Situation. Oh, it's probably like depraved, kinda. Out of all these, I'd probably pick. I don't know. I don't know. That magic archer looked pretty sick in the video. So I gotta go warrior. I want to use a big greatsword and bonk people. Might be magic archer or mystic spearhead. Trickster sounds cool. Trickster does sound cool. I want to see this gameplay, but it won't load. I have to look it up. Dragon's Dogma 2 Fighter. Oh wait, this is fighter. Fuck, this is not Warrior. Whoops. I went to look up warrior, not fighter. Warrior. Video might be inappropriate for some users. Ugh. But that looks sick. It's working now. Too late. Looks so slow though. It looks too slow for my liking. What? Is that a parry or what was that? That beats that? Oh, it enhances sword. It would be fun to just swing around a big heavy sword and bonk people. Is he chaining it? What was that? Like some sound effect going on. I mean, okay. Let me see the Trickster gameplay. I can find it. Let me see Trickster. What the hell? Check out the Lancer class. We seen it. Spearhead. We seen it. What the hell? Are you just spawning decoys at yourself? Was it gonna blow up? You're poisoning them or something. That's cool. Wait, no way they fell for that. These mobs are stupid. Wait, what? That actually hit him. No. That one actually hit. That's not a trick. That's an actual. No, that's an actual dragon. It literally damaged him. You telling me it just like genjutsu that made him think that he... That... Okay. Okay. Alrighty, dude. Mystic Knights, check them. Mystic Knights. There's no Mystic Knights here. What are you talking about? There's Mystic Spearhead and Archer. That was a Mystic Knight. My god, okay. Let me see if there's better Wayfarer gameplay. Or if there is any Wayfarer gameplay. Oh, we really just switched weapons. His weapon just transformed. What, mage? I'll look at mage after this. Oh, this class is actually using every weapon. That. What's the point of picking a class if you can pick all of them? Adapt to any situation. What? Why is he flying? Nah, these wizards are crazy. Wait, this is not even a wizard. I don't think you're allowed to use this class until you like beat the game or something though. What? He just switched to the dagger class. Wait, what? I don't think you're allowed to use this class day one. This would be something you probably like have to beat the game to use. Or something. I don't think they'd just allow you to use this shit. Exclusive to the artisan that can use every weapon. I don't think that's our balance and lower it. Doesn't excellent. You can use it day one. I mean, I guess you should probably just use that. You want to like experience everything. I don't want to. I mean, I guess, but let me see mage gameplay. You wouldn't be able to see like you wouldn't be able to use like the crazy cool skills that everyone can use, or like ultimates or whatever one specific class can use. Oh, it's called sorcerer. Why is it on the website mage? There's no sorcerer. Oh, there is a sorcerer. The hell's the difference between mage and sorcerer? Whatever, we're about to find out. This is sorcerer. This is a mage. The hell was that? They just summoned down meteors? Alright. That was sorcerer, not mage. This is mage. Okay, what the fuck? It's the same thing. Did I just press the same class? No, these are different classes. They're kind of using the similar spells, though. The hell is that? This one has more support. That's a healing field. I guess sorcerer is more aggressive. You can literally start flying with mage. That has so much wind up. Why does that have so much wind up? It took her 10 years to cast this spell. So get your casting up, dude. That was so lame. That was so lame. What the hell? And I'm leaning towards, I don't know. That was so lame. Incantation wind up for realism, but that was so long. Okay, sure, incantation wind up, but there's levels to this shit. Let's be real. There's levels to this shit. Let's be for real, please. Please be for real. That has so much wind up. This class, there ain't no fifth class, it seems. It's the magic archer. I'd rather pick magic archer than normal archer. Magic archer looks way cooler than the normal archer. Especially you can control the stuff. That's sick. These revive his teammate. Oh, that was cool. Shoot an arrow that revive. Yeah, you can control the fire arrows. What is this? Oh, that was an archer class? I thought it was a mage thing. Wind up nuke. Yerp. Let me see if the thief video has some better stuff too. Thief looks pretty agile, but I mean that's expected. That's pretty much expected. I ain't seen no cool attacks though. The sword class, Mystic Knights, not a thing. Oh, it's showing the same thing as in the small trailer thingy. Oh, this is different. Oh, that's sick. It falls and you can use it as a bridge. Oh, damn, executed it. What is this? Nah, this class is hard. You just keep climbing stuff and just stabbing it. He put a bomb on his... That's funny. Some of these don't do the class justice. Is that so? Look what they took from us. What is this?
We know this guy.
Alchemist? Nope. You don't get this. Sorry. This is online though. This is like this is completely different though.
Alright, DPS, you're the DPS, man.
This is online though. Maybe the class wasn't popular. They hold y'all. It wasn't popular enough, clearly. It wasn't popular enough. Nobody was playing it. Nobody was playing it. They would have added it if people were playing it. The class wasn't popular enough. That shit looked like a mod. What? This game had PvP. Oh well, the online one, sure. That one was just a single player thingy. That one was Dragon's Dogma 2 single player. All right, next video. BB tag is broken. Is this what you wanted me to watch?